Hello, everybody. I'm Dean Linke, along with my broadcast partner, Lisa Burnett, the former Ohio State Buckeye star. Welcome to the first edition of the NSCAA Women's College Soccer Review, and we start right here in Louisville, Kentucky. Great way to kick off the women's campaign.
It is, Dean, and two teams that are going to battle tonight. It's going to be fun to watch Kentucky. They're working on changing their culture. Coach John Lipsett's only second season here. Meanwhile, Coach Ferguson Day, she's been here 11 years, and Louisville's off to a 4-0 start.
Battle of the Bluegrass. Let's take a look now at the NSCAA HendryCars.com Top 25. And, of course, you start with the Tar Heels of North Carolina.
You're right. They lost 6 starters from last season, but it's hard to picture the College Cup without the Tar Heels.
Meanwhile, out west, though, Portland getting it done. They're 6-0.
On the other hand, they're returning 8 starters from their 2009 team who made it to the NCAA quarterfinals. The College Cup is what they're looking towards.
Now, Lisa, you think that Maryland could challenge the Tar Heels in the ACC?
You're right. They're going to turn some heads this year. They're currently undefeated at 6-0, but their real test is going to come when they start ACC conference play.
Now, when we flip the chart of the NSCAA HendryCars.com Top 25, Oklahoma State, we're going to see them on FSC.
You're right. OK State has been a great team in their region, but in the past couple seasons, they've really proven that they can play on a national stage. I'm excited to see how far the Cowgirls can go.
And you like the Hoyas.
I do. Georgetown's an extremely fun team to watch. They're averaging 5 goals per game, and with Trujillo, Wells, and D'Ambrigi, they are one of the best trios in college soccer.
And in your final 5 of the NSCAA HendryCars.com Top 25, who do you like?
The Gamecocks, they're another team coming off one of their most successful seasons ever, and they're led by junior goal scorer and Mac Herman Trophy candidate Kayla Grimsley. A tough SEC conference is really going to test them this year.
All right, your top 25 are brought to you by the good folks from HendryCars.com. 80 franchises, 5,000 cars, over 100,000 photos, one website. HendryCars.com, the fastest way to buy a used vehicle. Let's take a look now at the NSCAA Players of the Week. How about Auburn superstar Katie Frierson? Another game winner. She has 10 of them as they beat number 5 Florida State. And then for Akron, all they did was beat North Carolina and Wake Forest. And leading the way on the men's side for the NSCAA Player of the Week, young man Darlington, big-time player. Akron could win it all this year. And your final score from Louisville in the Battle of the Bluegrass, the Louisville Cardinals with 2 second-half goals knock off their rivals, the Kentucky Wildcats, by a score of 2-0, and it was a great one, Lisa.
It was fun to watch, but individual battles all over the field, an exciting game.
Individual battles, Kentucky's Ashley Van Landingham tried to contain Christine Exeter, but as we roll to the highlights here, Exeter finally broke free.
She did, and she was really the catalyst for Louisville's attack. This is Raider, though. This is the first chance of the game. Kentucky then gets a chance. Everything coming off crosses. Lang just misses there. Can't put the ball in the back of the net. We're still in the first half. This is Urimovich. She loves to shoot from a distance. There's a look at it. Hyance makes a good save. And again, Caitlin Raider to Exeter, to Urimovich, who finds a good shot, just can't put it by Hyance there.
This is when it really broke open, though.
It was, and this is Raider again, trying to find the far post. Hyance does a nice job of making the save. This is Kentucky's best chance of the second half. A flighted ball in, ball bouncing in the box. Hanyati just can't put it in the back of the net. And then Exeter puts a great ball into the box, a battle in there, and Raider, she's the one that gets her toe on the ball, pokes it by Hyance, changes the game right there from Louisville.
Raider finishes it as Lang got caught just man marking. No one closed it down, and that made it 1-0, but they weren't done.
And in the weaning moments of the game, Exeter still working, finds Urimovich in the box. First time no, second time yes. Great goal celebration, I love it.
It was an unbelievable celebration from Angelika Urimovich in front of a regular season record crowd at Cardinal Park. Your final score in the Battle of the Bluegrass, the Louisville Cardinals 2 and Kentucky 0. The NSCAA Women's College Soccer Review is brought to you by the good folks from the National Soccer Coaches Association of America, who remind you to attend the NSCAA convention coming up in Baltimore, January 12th through 16th. To learn more, visit nscaa.com.